Midway? It's been a while since I had this map, but Midway? Oh, great, more shipping. Okay, well, at least we're going to be playing against, well, rice paper Japanese planes that burst into flames under the might of our American armor-piercing incendiary bullets. But yet again, no airfield. Actually, there is an airfield, but the airfield is in the middle of the map where everyone can kill you. Really? In a lot of ways, this game is just stacked against you to end games as quickly as humanly possible. Not in actually, like, sensible and tactical ways, but to just get everyone into a position where they will just be sitting ducks and mowed down as quick as humanly possible. And that's really fucking annoying. Because this game could be longer. This game could be more, like, you know, thoughtful in its game design and actual in its gameplay. We could come in here and we could play for, you know, like, we could get a situation where we could play for half an hour in one game and then be perfectly fine. But honestly, those games only happen when, you know, we get odd situations where one guy is running across the map and is not going to die, and so everyone has to chase him around annoyingly. And then situations where the ground attack players are the only ones left in the game and they just kind of like have a truce and then farm points. Which is my favorite eventuality, but that's it. The fight doesn't continue past like 10 minutes. Which means that there's like our fuel. Like there's never a reason to take more than minimum fuel because the games don't last that long. There are some planes that get really, really dicey with it, like the Tempest. So you have to take kind of the middle fuels, or rather, like the moderate, but taking the maximum amount. The Wellington has 4 hours of fuel. You are never going to use that. There is never a reason to use that. And so what we have here is a game with a lot of nonsense. A lot of shit that's here just because it's here. And a lot of shit that's not utilized. And it's just it's painful to look at because there's just so much shit that doesn't do anything. I'd fly a Wellington for 2 hours if I had something to fucking do. But alas, there is nothing aside from playing the Wellington and getting shot repeatedly. But then again, the well, actually, that's not necessarily Wellington, but evidently 7.7 guns got changed. So maybe I'll want to go check that out later. But once again, can't play that because we're playing Americans. Oh, what a shame. But we've got landing craft. We can strafe those. I don't know where the Japs are, but we should be all right. And if I can get close to the destroyers, I'll rocket them. But I'm not exactly sure how effective that is because they did actually nerf those. Or rather, not the rockets, they changed the destroyer damage model. Hopefully they're gonna be on par with the actual damage model they're gonna be using for the Navy because they are adding ships. They are adding ships, obviously everyone knows that. Thanks, Fonto. But they're adding destroyers to the top of the trees. So hopefully the bigger ships get better hitboxes. Unfortunately, because they're robust as fuck, I didn't actually kill them. Usually honestly, beforehand, these things would just pop as soon as you fired one burst at them. But, once again, gotta make things difficult for the ground attack players. I'm gonna have to expend all of my ammunition to take these guys out. Okay. I was a little bit low on the draw there, but... Will you just die? I pumped enough rounds into you. There we go. Still no Japs. Well, at least we're gonna be able to do something. Uh-oh. A6M2N? A boat zero? Yeah, it's a boat zero. Not good, not good, not good, not good, not good. Oh, oh, here they all are. All right. Get out of here, Tojo! Oh, the boat zero is still behind me, but he's very slow. So what we're gonna do is... Oh. Well, we're gonna have to try and wiggle around here. And also, gravity-fed engines! Unfortunately, our engines are also overheating. What's coming in on us? There's 2 targets. Well, that guy's up there. Okay, so we're gonna slow down and we're gonna try to bait the zero into our guns. However, he knows. So we're gonna get as low as possible. Gonna get right on down to the deck. And then... Uh-oh. KI-45, get out of here. Go! Be gone! Okay, good. That's a cannon plane. I should have just started dodging as soon as he started firing at me, or rather, as soon as he caught fire. But, well, we got him. And also, it looks like Tojo over there. Yep, P40 got him. Good on you, Warhawk! They see lower tier battles are a lot better, honestly, because honestly, there are a lot of cases where you don't get immediately obliterated by the enemy, and so you can do stuff. It's a little bit more accommodating to ground attack planes and bombers. This? Oh, that's a regular zero, and he's going, ooh. Zeros can't dive. You better watch the fuck out. Oh. Aha! I spooked him. Good luck, P40! Oh, he's dead. Well. KR-44, huh? Alright, well, they're not coming after me. And that guy's going vertical, too. Fucking show off. There's somebody behind me. Eat fitties! Eat fitties! Good, we're scaring the rice paper planes away. They know what happens when they catch a full burst. But also, while we're at here, I'm gonna take out one of these fucking destroyers before they actually zero in on me. I don't want them to get my number. And that KI-61 just nosedive into the water. Good job, man. Alright. Ha-ha! Ha-ha-ha! Unfortunately, you rocket worthless. Okay, whatever. Oh! Oh, that was that guy. I guess I took out his engine. See? Getting hit by fitties is a wasting illness for the Japanese. They hit you, and then you die later. Insert nuclear joke here. Hello, P-38! Yeah, you better get the fuck out of here. Alright. Hopefully that P-38 can throttle up a bit in order to actually survive. Our engines are overheating. Mm-hmm. I'm low on rounds here. I gotta be careful with these. Come on. Come on! Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to turn with him. Well, now I got a problem. That problem is my engines are overheating. Come on, cool down. Cool down. We still got plenty of Japanese to kill. Come on, come on, come on. Don't fly into the water. I got 100 rounds left. Oi! Oi! Remember me? I'm the guy who's running out of ammo and needs to... There it is! Good! See, sometimes you just have to be a little bit... Yeah, a little tiny bit conservative with the fitties. You don't need that much fitty to destroy a Japanese plane. You only need just a little fitty. Just a little tiny fitty. But also my engines are basically overheating. Or are basically dead at this point. So about the only thing we can do now is probably, hopefully get over to the other island and hit the landing. Well, actually no, they've taken the land. God, good, yeah. I'm basically out of the game now. Oh well. Maybe it was the nuclear joke. Maybe that's what did me in. But hey, it's history. We can make an off-color joke once in a while. Lord knows Wolfenstein is an off-color joke. Unfortunately, well, it looks like this other A-20 is going for a swim too, so let's go see what's going on there.
Somebody, cover me!
Come get me while I still got engine power! Yeah, they're fucking off. Oh well. Oh well. Let's all go for a nice swim. You've got a hole in your right wing. Left! Left wing! Alright! Game's over, folks! Bail out! We had a good game. We killed 4 planes. And took out 4 landing craft. Look at us go. A-20, you are reliable. It's kind of funny, though. Originally, I didn't like this plane. But, well, it's warmed up to me now. It's way back when I started, though. I couldn't get it to work properly beforehand, but then somewhere along the line, I actually did. I don't know how, I don't know what happened, but I just felt like it, maybe they changed the flight model a little bit, because it always felt like it could handle like shit beforehand. But the A-20 was even more ridiculous before. Rather, something happened. I'm not sure. But when I first I didn't like it. But then it turned into a death machine. It's probably one of the most reliable ground attack planes in the entire game. And also, pretty good because I lucked out and got a talisman for it. So, yay! Bonus! But, well, that looks like it's about it for us, folks. It seems that, these last 2 episodes are going to be Fonto bails out of planes in the water. Is the B-34 going to actually kill it? Or is he going to do it? That Zero is landing on our airfield. That bastard. Oh well. It's very nice and calm down here, don't you think? But, well, we've got a job to do, folks. Let's get out of here. Hey, Jack, get swimming. Okay. Well, now what should we play? This is a toughie. We're making pretty okay progress. It's just that, we're kind of out of interesting things to play. What should we play? I don't want to play the... as much as I'd like to, I don't want to play the A20G this entire time. Well, let's see. I know what we could do. We could just, piss everyone off that we encounter and just load up a jug here. Because why not have a P47 with all the ordnance on the wings? What are you, a casual? Let's see here. Let's see, 500 pound... Wait, hang on here. 500 pound bomb and 1,000 pound bomb. Where's the... Where's the... Wait. Where's the 1,000? Why isn't the 1,000... Why, those are the 1,000, but where's the 5? Oh, right. I didn't have it selected. Duh! The 500 pound courtesy bomb. But yes, this will also piss off literally everyone who plays War Thunder because, it's a P47! Why are you loading it down with ordnance? And you're wasting a fighter! What are you, some kind of lawnmower? Shut the fuck up. It's a P47. Ground attack was its specialized role. Or rather, the role that it was fit into after, after we replaced it with the Mustang for air-to-air. Yes, it's an air-to-air fighter. Yes, it's a sentient B-17 wing, but that doesn't mean it's the best damn fighter in the world. And honestly, P-47s are far more fucking endearing as ground attack. And that's how I choose to play them. I mean, quite honestly, a P-47 that isn't spec'd for ground attack is heretical in my book. Yes, they may have been, originally designed as air-to-air, high-altitude interceptors, but this is what they did. This is how we remembered them. Unfortunately, we don't have any of the early model P-47, so I can't bring this down to, like, Era 2 or something like that. I'd fly P-47A, or, the early models with the, with the greenhouse, cockpits. That's kind of endearing to me. Though, after playing simulator battles for like 5 minutes, I understand why the bubble canopy is a good thing. But, so, it's Ruhr. We know what we're gonna do in Ruhr. It's just that, well, it's gonna take a bit. And also, minimum 16 minutes. You see, this is not enough fuel. We have to go with 30 minutes of fuel in order to actually, get something done here. This is one of those times where minimum amount of fuel is not the best thing in the world. Also, I like how I spawned up here. But let's see here. Where are we gonna go? Alright, we're gonna skulk around. Why? Because we're a ground attack pilot. I'm in my element. However, I don't necessarily like piloting fighter bombers, mainly because I do heavily rely on defensive armament. And, well, this thing doesn't have any. So it's kind of a major flaw in my book. I fly through hell and back, and, well, I won't have anything to shoot behind me if things go wrong. You can avoid that by avoiding the combat situations altogether. However, I like to have something that can shoot behind me. I believe it was the IL-2 which taught me this, and then it's expanded upon by the TU-2's, hilarious shenanigans. But, well, we've got our jug here, and we're gonna skulk around on the side of the map so we can maybe pull off some, some entertaining shit. Let's go in cockpit mode, because honestly, it doesn't matter. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be skirting around the map, attempting to avoid all of the Germans, and then go attack this point over here at Dorsing. Well, these guys go do, well, whatever. See, to be a ground attack pilot, you have to be cheeky sometimes. Or right there, you have to be secretive sometimes. If you're gonna fly low to the ground, you gotta not be spotted. Which is the fun thing, because honestly, you would think that flying low to the ground would make you harder to spot, but not so in this video game. Flying low is, well, a one-way ticket to getting dived on. That's it. Which, honestly, it should provide you some kind of spotting advantage being lower to the ground, but unfortunately, it does not. Because, you know, a plane flying against the ground is a little harder to spot, never mind the invasion stripes. But it's a little harder to spot than a plane if you're looking up and you have a black dot silhouetted against a, well, an either white or blue sky. It's gonna be a little easier to pick out of the background, but, well, unfortunately, we have no such sophistication in this game, which is, again, incredibly frustrating. When it comes to actually giving some sort of sophistication in the game, that's a really hard word for me to say today, but when it comes to being that, or doing that, Gajin just seems to kind of just throw their hands up and go, nah, whatever. It's like radar being not a thing in the game yet, even though there are several planes with radar that could take advantage of radar, that could give them some kind of advantage in spotting. They don't do it. And also, night missions coming never. Okay, so what are we doing here? Duisburg, I think we're a little close, so I'm gonna just kind of roll over here. And just keep going this way. And just kind of duck down here just to be flashy. Yeah, we'll follow the river. And honestly, even though I have to fly to some targets, you know, this is a lot more entertaining to me. Being closer to the ground is a lot more entertaining in general for me. Because it's just more to see and more to do. You get a better sense of speed rather than just kind of pointing the plane up and climbing into, well, space to do your space fighter meta. This is why I enjoy ground attack and ground attack planes. I enjoy being low to the ground. Oh, fucking hell! Well, gotta drop the bombs, but I didn't make it. God damn it, I didn't pick him up at all. Oh, that was a fucking, oh. Where the fuck did he come from? Unless they're right behind you, you don't actually run into those situations. But, well, I got fucked. But that's the thing! I want to fly these kinds of planes, it just kind of, that P-47 is just kind of spinning into the ground. But I want to fly these kinds of planes, but you get into situations like that, and there's not really much you can do. But whatever. We kind of got cock-blocked out of that game, so let's go find another one. Maybe something that's not raw. And also, there are a lot of cases like Alternate History Kreminsk is about the only map that actually provides an actual corridor for bombers or ground attack planes to go bomb things and not get immediately intercepted by the enemy planes. Well, the bombs are a little bit worthless here, but we might be able to do something with them. Rather, actually, no. We don't actually... There are tanks, but I'm thinking the Axis side, since I play the Axis side a lot more. So honestly, we're just going to take the rockets. We might be able to do something good with them. Oh, well. No bombs today.
Silence. Your mission is to destroy the enemy's ground equipment and bases.
But yes, that's why most people will sit there and laugh at you as you attempt to take bombs on a P-47, because you will get into situations like that, where there is no way out. You will just die. And because you have a plane loaded down with ordnance, you will not be able to maneuver as a fighter and defend yourself. Why? Because the entire fucking game revolves around fighters killing each other. Which is, once again, astoundingly frustrating. And, to a point, nonsensical. You have all of this shit in the game, all of these ordnance packages for all of these planes, and they're completely fucking irrelevant most of the time because the entire game is decided by who can kill each other the fastest. This game frustrates me because of its just absolutely just lazy design. It's been like this for years, and there seems to be no incentive to change it. And it seems like Gajin is entirely focused on tanks, because apparently tanks get more money now, because wargaming, you know, trapped lightning in a bottle. And so everyone is now focused entirely on tanks, or the Russians are focused entirely on tanks. Tanks are not that amazing outside of the Russian sphere. You get some in Europe, but Americans, we don't really give two shits about tanks most of the time, which is, well, not true for all of us. I like military machines of all, you know, shapes and sizes. Though I'm not technically that huge of a gun person. That's kind of a blind spot for me. I know about guns, but I'm not a K-autist. I'd like to be a K-autist, but that requires more study time. And you know, I do live in Texas now, so I could potentially own a gun if I wanted to. Fuck, it'd probably be the easiest time to actually get a gun. But, well, we'll see about that. But yes, I like military machines of all shapes and sizes, though guns are a little bit of a lacking point for me. I'm not that autistic about them. So, I like tanks, I like planes, I like ships, though... Honestly, I think it's more... Because of the World of Tanks autism, tanks are ranked a little bit higher now in terms of knowledge base, because I've just been exposed to so much. Planes were what I worked, what I started with, essentially, because my grandfather worked in the air, well, he worked in the Air Force. And I grew up with stories of him, well, his exploits on his base. He was a mechanic, not a pilot, but, well, he saw enough of this shit. He's deployed in England, and, well, he took his smoke breaks on atom bombs. But I've said this about 1 billion times already. It just doesn't stop being cool, though. Though, I do find it entertaining. I did look up what base he was stationed at. He was stationed at Wethersfield Air Base in England, and then around to Libya. And I looked up and I saw what unit he must have been in to be in those areas. I forget the actual unit designation, but it was a tactical fighter bomber wing, which for the uninitiated is nuclear fighter bombers. Which is just kind of fun, in a roundabout way. 2 rockets left, and now we're surrounded by Germans. We're likely gonna die here, but I'm gonna try and actually get some shit done. Step on the gas.
Somebody attack him!
Uh-huh. Yep, shit tons of 109s. We're gonna keep running this direction, just in case there's anyone around. I'm now gonna be looking around because, well, we got killed the last game because I wasn't looking. I was too busy talking about bullshit. Someone said this in the comments. This Grindfest is Fonto's Rambles. Kinda is. But I should probably start playing the game a little bit better now. And okay, just kinda tap. Little bit of extra points, though unless you take out the base, you really don't get paid very well. But we've got 850 cals. What are we gonna do with those 850 cals? We're gonna take out light bunkers. Okay, so we're gonna start over here, because it seems like... Oh, hey! Good, somebody knocked out the base. Who was that? Do we have a B-17 up there? Or a B-25? Hey! We're just gonna avoid all the fighters, and we're gonna go pick at ground targets. Yes, people will probably get on me for, oh my god, you're a lawnmower, you're not assisting, you know, your team winning the game at aerial deathmatch. Oh, god. Well, to be that kind of person... Ground attack, when you actually concentrate on it, pays very well. So this is what I do. You know what I'm doing every time I step into a plane. Yes, I may not win too many games that are decided by aerial deathmatch, but oh well, this is how I play the game and how I have fun. Ah! The wonderful power of 850s. Really, with effectiveness like this, you would be stupid not to actually, you know, at least regard it. It is an effective ground attack plane, and if you let it do its job, it will wipe up shit. Little low to the ground there. Oh, hi, Jerry. Uh-oh. Whoa! Tree! Tree! Ah, we're fine. We're okay! Everything's good. Why are you not pursuing him? He's gonna come around and kill me now. What are you doing? Fucking P51s with their fucking slick back hair, Elvis Presley types. Son of a bitch. Alright, well now the fighters are coming to us. Even got an Italian up there. Even the spaghetti is here. Though, for some reason, my engine doesn't seem to be responding. Alright, let's go. Nighty-night, Kraut! Now I gotta turn the plane around without crashing into the floor. Oh, good. Elvis Presley did something important. But now I got the Italian to worry about. Ow! Ow! Well, or a captured P-47. Oh well. My team kind of dropped the ball entirely on this. What are you doing out here? What are you doing? My team dropped the ball there, and I really didn't have enough time to actually get my shit done. Which is, well, the pains of being a ground attack pilot. Sometimes the air corridor does not stay open for you long enough to actually get your shit done. And that's when you have to defend yourself. And some planes are better off than others.